Hey everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 237 with my co-host Alishia of Young40MomCrafts. If y'all do not know her, her link is in the description box. And if you're watching the replay, please leave us a comment in the comment section, hit the like button. If you're here with us currently live, leave us a comment in the chat and hit the like button as well. And also, she's only going to be here for about an hour with us. She's got to go run to town before it gets dark. And so far, we have Angela Wright. She is doing fine, drinking water, working on triangles for Lisa Ladybird's cow. We have Yanny Joe. She'll be lurking in the chat. She says, hi, Crystal, Alishia, and all in the chat.
Hello.
We have Kim's Craft Shack Shop. She says, hello, everyone. We have Terry, Crafty T333, and she says, hello, Crystal and Alishia.
Hello.
And says we got 9 watching, so hopefully more people will be rolling in here in a minute. There's Lisa Gillette. Hello, Lisa.
Oh,
she says, hi, Crystal and Alishia. I'm here.
Hello.
And then we also have Alley Cat Crochet Kimberly. She says, hello, Crystal, Alishia, and everyone. There's Noelle. She says, hi, Crystal and Alishia. Janice Urfer. Hi, everyone. Demetra, the Naked Snail. Hello, everyone.
I love that name. I love that name, Naked Snail.
Yes.
That's so funny.
And just so y'all are aware, I'm pretty sure most of you know, Alishia cannot see the chat. So if you ever have any questions for her or anything like that, please let me know if I don't see it. So anyway, I hope everybody is staying safe and staying warm.
Yeah.
It is a whopping 38 degrees here.
Did Texas get much of that snowstorm that came through?
We didn't, but I know that North Texas got slammed with ice.
Oh, wow.
It looked like snow to me. MimiTammy, which is Mimi Loves Crochet, had sent me a picture of her yard. And I said, oh, wow, look at the snow y'all got. And she goes, that's not snow, that's ice. And I'm like, well, it looks like snow to me. I'm like, dang.
Oh, my word. Yeah, we got a little bit, but I'm in the valley of Southeast Tennessee. So the Friday night, we got a dusting of snow that blanketed the yard. And then by Saturday morning, it turned to ice and everything was starting to melt. And then we got a lot of cold rain Sunday, and now it's pretty much cleared all up. We got lucky.
We got a tiny bit of ice. We didn't get any snow like they had said. Oh, snow's starting by 1 a.m. and I even stayed up till 1 a.m. and I'm like, and then the weather ended up saying snow stopping in 6 minutes, and I'm looking outside. I said, it's raining. It's not snowing here.
Oh.
But we got a lot of icicles everywhere, and they have started melting yesterday and today, and it is wet.
Yeah. It's pretty cold. It's supposed to get up in the 40s today, but yeah, I'm okay with that. They were prepared. I mean, I got emails and text messages from my light company, from my cable company, from my water company, everybody. And they also closed the schools on yesterday and today, and because they were expecting the worst of the worst, and yeah, it kind of fizzled out. But I guess it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, we had one night where it got down to 19. That's
Oh,
cold for us. We normally don't
yeah,
get temperatures like that.
right.
But our extreme weather or extreme ice warning ends today.
Okay.
But I was looking, I think tonight is gonna be like 28, still below freezing, but not as cold as it has been the last two
Yeah.
nights. And then later this week, we have several days. And I think again this weekend, we'll have like nights in the 30s and a couple in the 20s. But during the day, it'll be like 50. So,
Okay.
yeah,
We melted all off. That's good.
yes. Um, Thank you so much, Ganny Joe and Lisa. Yes, your yarn went out this morning and she says it'll be here on Monday. Wahoo. You're very welcome. Um, Thank you so much, Janice Urfer. I got you down. Welcome in, Passa McQuody. She says, hello, everyone. It's 4 degrees here in Hillsboro, New Hampshire, and
Ooh.
expecting snow. We already have 13 inches. Holy cow.
Oh my word.
That is
I'd heard there was
insane.
another big wind, snow, icy mix that's supposed to be coming through, some kind of storm next
Hmm.
weekend or maybe this weekend. I don't know.
I think so, because that's where our second dip is coming. We have
That's
a
what it
couple
was
of nights.
then.
I got a hair stuck to my lipstick.
Yeah,
Um, I could feel it tickling me, and I was
it
like,
didn't want to leave.
ah. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah, we have a couple of nights during the week where it's going to be 30s, and then tonight I think is 28 for our low, but no rain scheduled, so yay.
Okay.
um,
As long as it doesn't lock up and freeze up the roads, I'm fine with that.
yeah, yeah. Welcome in, RoseannAlexander. And Lisa Gillette says, we didn't get any ice or heavy wind, but cold. We got a nice 10 fluffy inches. Wow.
Oh, I like
Noelle
the
says, we
snow. I
didn't
like
get
the snow. It's
snow.
the ice
It's
that I
what?
don't like.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't, it, I think it feels colder when it has ice all over the ground instead of snow.
Yeah, especially
So,
when the wind's blowing. My scare is in my backyard where my power lines and my cable lines come through.
mhm.
Um, there are trees. Now the arborists come through about once a year, once every year or two, and they'll trim down the trees, but they don't trim them up enough to where, like, when the ice falls on them, the trees fall over and knock them down. It's happened to me once already, and that's what I get worried about. I can handle the snow because it's fluffy and I can touch one of the limbs and it'll fall off. It's the ice that scares me.
Yeah. Noel says, we didn't get snow or the ice, but it got down to negative 45 below wind chill. Hope
Wow.
everyone has power and is staying warm.
Well, that's
Goodness,
good.
Noel.
Oh, blessing.
The chat jumped and I lost my place. Okay, well, I didn't go very far. But that's good. Passa McQuody says, we didn't lose power where I am at, and the internet flicked a couple of times last night. And Roseanne says, I got at least 10 inches here in Pennsylvania.
Oof.
My aunt lives in Missouri, and so does Katie, and both got probably about 10 inches. And I mean, they both sent me, like, Katie sent me a video of the snow in her yard, and then my Aunt Pam sent me pictures of her snow in her yard. And I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. No.
All right.
Noel says, I saw many plows and salter trucks left Wisconsin to head south to help the state's in need of road help. Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
I had heard that Chattanooga was having issues, but you've got a lot of mountains around that area, and but like I said, we're in the valley, so Knoxville got it, Chattanooga got it, but we were good. And
Well,
I'm like right in between the two.
Hi, Kendra. Welcome in, and thank you so much. Her super says, I'm late to the party. Hello, everyone. We have Margie, AeroLuvrr. She says, hi, Crystal Alishia.
Hello.
Lisa said to Noelle, she goes, oh my gosh, no thank you, -45. Yeah.
No, that's no.
I was told it when it was in the, when it was 19, and it felt like 10. And I'm like, but the good thing, we had pulled the car up to the hood in the garage, and we have like heavy duty curtains. There's like a PVC pole that we have fixed to our garage because we don't have a garage door. And so we put curtains, like upholstery material up, like last year or the year before. And we put another strip in the middle and pulled the car in and pinned it to where no air could get through. And then ended up putting a strip of material underneath the car behind the tires. It stayed in the 40s in the garage.
Wow.
And Canella was warm. And every time she would go out, I had like a little hole where she could go out if she wanted to through the curtain.
Yeah.
She'd be out there maybe a minute or two and come running right back in.
Midnight and Boo Boo Kitty, they like to venture out every now and then. They don't stay out very long in the wintertime, definitely, but they had scratch on the door for me to let them out, and I opened the door, and Midnight got to the door, and he looked, and he sniffed, and he turned around and walked away. He was like,
nope. Don't think so. Welcome in Pam Hunter. She says, hi, everyone. My chat jumped again.
Ramsey's laying on one side of me, and I got Ellie Belly laying on the other side of me. She's not doing good. I'm going to end up, I don't know how to tell Matson, but I don't want to do it while she's in school. She'll be home not this weekend, but next weekend. But I think I'm going to have to take Ellie to the vet.
Oh.
Yeah, she's 13 going on 14, and she's been hiding lately the past few days. And usually they say that when cats are not feeling well, they kind of go off on their own. And she's a clinger. She likes to cling to people. So just like this little mess right here. Can you see him? Is he coming up on camera? He's fixing to climb up my.
I see yep, I see his head.
He's climbing up. Okay, honey. Okay. Just lay down now. But no, she's been hiding on my water heater because it's warm, I guess. And I touched her and she cried, and I picked her up and she was fine and she started purring, and I was kind of concerned about her. So I kind of checked her bottom, and she had some stool stuck to it. Well, I changed their litter every day. I got 4 cats. I have to keep, so I don't have a smell, but I haven't found any like liquid poo. You know what I'm saying? Where it looked like she'd have diarrhea. But her little bum was kind of poochy. So I'm probably going to make an appointment and take her to the vet this week. But I don't know how to let Matson know without her freaking out.
Yeah.
Because that's her baby.
Yeah. Oh.
So she's beside me. She's been stuck ever since I pulled her from the water heater. She's laid in the bed with me all night last night. And then right now she's curled up beside me. So. But it's okay. I'd appreciate some prayers for her. I hope she's okay. She's not crying like she's in pain or anything, and she ate. So
as long as supposedly, from what I can understand, is if they stop eating, that's when you definitely know.
Need to worry.
Yeah, because when Oreo was sick, she got to the point where she was starting to hide and she wouldn't eat or drink.
Okay. Well,
So, yeah.
she ate last night. She ate some canned food last night. So
She
I
just
guess
might have some like constipation, probably.
I don't
Might.
know because I had to clean her bottom because it was kind of messy.
Mhm.
But like I said, it was poochy. It was pooching. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Well,
I've
here's
never.
hoping that nothing is serious,
Yeah,
and hopefully the vets can figure out something.
we've been getting since it's been cold. We've been getting some of the field mice coming into the house, and the cats are great about catching them when they come in. And I don't have that many, so it could be she got a hold of one of them.
Yeah, maybe something
And
upset her tummy.
yeah, because my landlord leaves rat poisoning around the house. But yeah. But anyway. So what's everybody working on? No more depression. No more.
Thank you so much, Terry. She says prayers for best outcome of your weather. Thank you so much. And DenyseLee, thank you.
Now, are you doing that when they send you a super chat?
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we get 10 super chats, then how many names do you draw?
Well, the goal is 5.
Five.
Uh,
Five
5
super
super
chats.
chats.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll draw my normal 6 with
Uh-huh.
an additional 5 names.
Okay. Can they get
And
drawn
then the
more than one?
ones that do the $2 super chats to help hit the goal, they get an extra 2 entries on top of their. If they do a $2, they get 1 entry if we don't hit the goal. But if we do hit the goal, each one that did a $2 to help with the goal gets another 2. So they get a total of 3 for the $2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I still
Just
don't know
kind
how
of.
you keep up with all the stuff you do with that.
And sometimes I have to write it down. Like
Yeah,
in my
I
book,
was
when
gonna
I do
say.
entries, I have to write ×2 out beside it, or times, draw 10 names. I have an entry video giveaway going on, and tomorrow I draw 10 names with 2 entries each. I had to write that down so I wouldn't forget.
Oh, my, I do good to keep up with my giveaways.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not monetized yet, so I don't have access to like super chats or anything like that yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't really have to do entries for super chats. It's just an extra thank you, that I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I say you've got so much that you do for your members and for your subscribers that I would definitely have to keep a book. I keep a book anyway just for my giveaways. And like I said, keeping it with that is easy for me. I mean, that I can barely do anyway. But you've got so much that you do for everybody.
and
And then
it
you
goes
go
all in this book, every single piece of information, whether it's a gifted member
right.
or, the super chats or comments or members that are in the member section. I have 3 different sections in each month
Oh,
part.
gotcha.
Just a member list is the first thing you come to, and then I skip a couple of pages ahead, write all the comments down, skip a couple of pages ahead, and that's where I write everything down from the lives. So, I am very thorough, and I try not to miss anything. And every time a comment comes in under the giveaway video for that month, I will filter it under unresponded, the ones that I have not hearted, and then I
Yeah.
go through and each one, I write their name down, heart the comment, write the
Okay.
name down, heart the comment. So if I hearted it, I know it's in the book. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. Welcome in, Diana Crane
Hi,
and Yarny Cat Crochet, Patricia.
hi, Patricia. Am I still on camera? I can't see myself.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
We actually had Noelle. She says, I always feel so bad for the animals outside. I didn't see a squirrel or a bird for those really cold days. We had cardinals and Carolina chickadees running around.
Oh, wow.
Still. And there's also these ones, they remind me of baby seagulls. They're called killdeer or killdeer. It's spelled killdeer, but I think you say it killdeer. And they were even running around the yard in this cold at 20 degrees. And I'm just like, y'all are not freezing. Maybe they're designed for colder weather. I don't know. But it was, on my entry giveaway video, I didn't have a keyword, but I was hearing the birds outside. So I used that as my keyword. Yarny Cat Crochet Patricia says prayers for your fur baby.
Thank you, honey.
Noelle says sending prayers. Pam Hunter says prayers. If she ate, that's a great sign, Noelle said.
I was hoping that was the case because I was like, oh, good.
Passamaquoddy sending prayers for fur baby. DenyseLee praying.
Thank you, honey.
Yarny Cat Crochet is working on a baby blanket, a 5-pointed star. DenyseLee is working on hats and a scarf. Thank you so much, Patricia. Write your name as Patricia. I mean, your name is Patricia, but which Patricia would I be referring to? I think I only have one Patricia besides my grandmother, so that's not really that confusing. I mean, I guess somebody else could be out there as one of my subscribers named Patricia, but I don't think I have another Patricia. Pam Hunter says, working on a throw for a dear friend, my first commission. Aw, that's so great.
That's awesome.
She paid for the yarn and will pay for the postage. Aw, awesome. I see we hit our goal. Woohoo! Thank y'all. Let me get DenyseLee's gifted membership down really quick. Oh, Noelle got it. Congrats, Noelle. Thank you so much, Denise, for gifting a membership. And then Noelle B. Congrats, Noelle.
Can't see what I'm doing.
Welcome in, Mama Gwen. Noelle says, found a pattern for crochet Nike slippers, thinking maybe to make them cowboy colors for her husband's birthday next month.
How
that
cute.
Sounds pretty cool. Janice Urfer is working on a dishcloth, and my chat just jumped. What the heck? It did like 4 of those bullseye things, like huge.
What are the bullseyes?
I don't know. It's where it's like, this computer is really weird, and it shows like in the chat like a big empty block with a huge bullseye when I hit the chat, but it did it like 5 times.
Oh.
I don't know. And then certain things, like when I scroll down to a comment section on a video,
yeah,
everything is like enlarged, like the symbols on the page. It's just really weird.
So you do your lives on your computer, on your laptop?
No, I go live from my phone here where I'm on, and then I watch the chat from my computer.
Oh, that's sort of like when I was doing lives before, when I do my For Sale Fridays, like on my Facebook, I have 2 phones. I have one phone that I film from, and then I have my other phone that I read my comments from, since I have to have my phone right here in my face to read them. That's how I do those.
Yeah.
So I know what you're talking about. Okay, so you read your comments
on the phone, you see maybe 1 or 2 comments. That's kind of about it. And you miss a lot on the phone. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here scrolling on my phone all the time. So
No,
at least
I
over
mean,
here I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 comments compared to 1 or 2 over there.
oh, I wonder why that is.
Bigger screen, bigger area.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. Passamaquoddy says my neighbor wanted to make her an Afghan. I gave her the price with cost of yarn and told her she could buy the yarn and I would just charge for my time. She said the yarn was too expensive.
Yep. People don't.
Yeah, but if people want handmade things, they got to understand how much it costs.
Yeah.
You know?
It was
Us
like
crafters, we know.
I was
People that
telling.
don't understand.
Well, it's okay. So I have this huge bag, and I'm talking like huge. The people that I worked for before I went blind let me use their photo booth, so I could photograph on the mannequins with their big photo lights and everything. Was really awesome. I got to photograph all my sweaters and my dresses and things like that. And one of the ladies came in and she looked at one of the crop sweaters and she was like, "Oh, that's so beautiful." She said, "How much is it?" I said, $65. And then she kept on walking.
Ah!
And I was like, "Hey, I mean, it took 5 skeins of yarn. They were $9 a piece. So I think she's getting off cheap for it to be $65. You know what I mean? Because it was $50 just for the yarn. So, I mean, people don't understand that don't crochet, that don't knit, that
No,
don't
they don't.
craft with yarn. They don't understand.
Yeah.
Not only that, our time is valuable. You know what I mean? If you're doing it to make money, it's hard to do. But I mean, if you're doing it for fun, if you're doing it for your family or your friends or even a commission piece, yeah, have them go buy the yarn and they'll find out real quick.
Mhm. Hi, Michelle Plays Hooky. Your package went out this morning. Hope you got the tracking. Thank you so much. And Noelle did a super. Love this wonderful wonderful family. Thank you. I got y'all down, and that was who hit our goal. Okay, so we have Kendra's. That will be ×3, Terry's ×3, DenyseLee ×3, Patricia ×3, and Noelle ×3. So those are who did the $2 to help hit the goal. Y'all get the 3. And let me scroll down past these weird bullseye things. There's like 5 of them. I don't know. Usually it does it once, and it did it like 5 times.
Huh.
And they're like about this long in the chat with the huge big bullseye. I don't get, and I don't know why it does that. Michelle Plays Hooky says, hello, listening while washing dishes. Welcome in Sally Stevens. She says, good afternoon, Crystal and Alicia and friends. I hope everyone is keeping warm.
Oof, trying to. I don't want to get out in this weather.
Patricia, Yarny Cat Crochet, she goes, yeah, I have you on the TV and comment on my phone.
Oh, smart. That's what I do with you, Crystal. Whenever I watch you live, I have it on my TV and I comment on my phone.
Aw. That bullseye covering your screen again. It's like elongated in the chat, but 5 times.
Huh.
So weird it does that. Kendra says, I finished my 20 squares for the friendship blanket for Diana D. Awesome. Yep. Patricia says that will fix it. They don't understand the price if handmade.
Mm-hmm. It's not like, I mean, knit you can do on a machine, but when you're crocheting, you have to do every single stitch by hand.
Patricia says, unless you get a good sale, it's expensive. And then the cost of shipping. Let me tell you about shipping in case you need to. I use Pirate Ship. There is other shipping methods online. I have been using Pirate Ship probably maybe 3.5, maybe 4 years now. And you can save up to almost 80%. It doesn't mean you save that each time. Sometimes it's only 24%, sometimes it's 36, sometimes 40 to, 55 or 51, whatever. But they do save you money. And all
I've been
you
using
have
them
to
ever
do,
since.
huh?
Ever since you told me about it, I've been using them.
Good. If you have a printer at home, you can print your labels out and tape them on. If you have a thermal printer, it will print out and you just stick the label on. All you need, the account is free. You just need a scale to weigh your packages on, a measuring tape to measure the dimensions of either the box or the poly mailer, and the only time you have to pay for anything is when you pay for the label itself that you are shipping. I have saved I don't know about 2025, but in 2024, I saved over $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah. So it helps, really does. Now you can look in other, I think Ganny Joe used to use a different one. I don't know what it was called. Maybe if she's still lurking, she can say what it was. And there are other shipping methods online, but it's definitely cheaper than going to the post office.
Mm-hmm. And I like that at the bottom, it tells you how much you're saving if you were to go through the post office.
It does tell you the retail value. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Sometimes it's over $40 you're saving. Oh, good. She got the tracking, Michelle. Good. Welcome in, Diane Major.
Hello.
Good to see you. She says, hi, Miss Crystal and Alishia. Good to see you both.
Hello. Hey, don't eat that. No, that's mommy's. Stop. Boo Boo Kitty decided she wanted to eat my yarn.
Oh, no.
No, honey.
Demetrio says, this is why I make sweater, etc. in my size, wear them, and when I get bored, sell them. If people want handmade but not want to pay, they get secondhand sweaters. That's a good idea.
Smart.
Pam Hunter says, I'm not charging my friend for my labor. She was treated for cancer a few years ago and thinks it has returned. She isn't going to get treatment this time, doesn't want to spend the time she has left. That is so understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't charge either,
No.
So I mean, definitely.
Yeah, that's different. I mean, like I said, family and loved ones, that's different.
Yeah. Welcome in Ellie's Yarny Crafts and More. She says, hi, Crystal, Alishia, and everyone in the chat. Yes, Roseanne, the bullseye does mean I hit my goal, but it shows up weird on this laptop that I use. It's a Chromebook, and there's no updates for it. It's like where it won't even receive any updates anymore. It's yeah, it's terrible. I need to eventually get a new one or bring my other computer that I do all my channel stuff on. That's in my room. I need to move that one in here, but it's so much bigger than this one. This one fits on this table fine.
I was going to see if this would let me flip you around. I'll try.
I think you have to go to your camera settings.
Nope, no. Okay. Facing facing front, facing back. Okay. Am I still there?
Yes, you're still there.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Aw.
Okay, so let's see, she's right. Right. Oh, wait, there's my finger. Okay, so I got Boo Boo Kitty right there with my ball of yarn. And then I've got Ellie right here, and they're both staring at the ball of yarn. Pull the string. Yeah. They want to attack it. Anyway, sorry. I just had to
It's
show you.
okay.
Pull it
You're
back.
very welcome, Patricia.
Hey,
I
there
hope
you go.
that helps.
Yay.
Noelle says, I never imagined that when I started crochet a few years back, it would be such an expensive hobby. Silly me. Yeah, it can be.
Cross stitch is more expensive. I can tell you that from experience. I've been doing both for, oh gosh, 48 years. I've been doing both.
Welcome in, Vicky, Oodles and Caboodles. Yes, they do actually. You have to fill out the customs form online, and it also prints out separate. But I do say if you have to ship international, before you put it in the package and close it up, weigh and price each thing like on paper, because they ask for every single thing, how much it weighs and how much it costs. So just keep that in mind. It's a lot of work doing it on pirate ship, but you can ship international. Oh yeah, Passamaquoddy, I remember you saying that. She says, I don't have a printer or a laptop. My laptop died 3 years ago.
Aw.
Well, I do it on my phone too, the shipping, but if you don't have a printer, that stinks.
Oh, if they give you a QR code, I know UPS, you can take your phone with the QR code and they'll print out the label and stick it on there for you. And I'm not sure if they do that at the post office, but I know they'll do that at UPS.
Oh, well, you could also, if you have Passamaquoddy, if you have access to a library that has a printer, you download the labels on your phone, and you might be able to connect to, the library's printer and print them there. I guess that would work too. Thank you so much, Vicky Oodles. Oh, chat jumped. Let's see.
Oh, she left me. Thank goodness.
Yarny Cat Crochet says, mine's in the kitchen window hollering at the squirrels. Oh, you like my earrings? Yeah, these are the ones with the little orange kitty that has the little bouquet of flowers.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, my mom or my brother got me both pairs of earrings for Christmas with orange cat. I love this one. I don't know who gave me what, but they're my new favorite ones.
Is Canilla orange?
Yeah, she's orange and white. She's I'll try to remember to send you a picture of her.
Okay. I'm having the worst luck with this color.
Passamaquoddy says, I keep thinking I want a kitten, but then I say, nope, not with my yarn. Laugh out loud. I stick with my Chihuahua Zorro. Yes, Michelle, that is very true. She says, knitting is expensive because we need more tools than crochet. Noel says balls of yarn are like eye candy to cats, and well, me too. Wow. Kendra says was 3 degrees at the cabin this morning. It has now warmed up to 38, and she's in New Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Goodness. It would be different if I had cubbies for all my yarn, but I didn't have room for more cubbies. That's understandable.
I
Ellie
made
says,
room.
huh?
Go ahead.
What?
I was going to say, I made room in my walk-in closet for the rest of my yarn. Huh.
Ellie says to Noelle, yes, it is. My cat thinks yarn is a toy. And Noelle is telling Denise, thank you for the membership, which I need to add you to my gifted members list and mark you off for being here, Noelle. All right.
I don't know why, but usually I've been very fortunate these past few years. My cats haven't attacked my yarn like they used to. They get curious, and every now and then, if they see something that I'm working on, they might go towards it and want to chew on it as I'm pulling on it. But with the 4 cats, I'm very, very lucky that they don't. They don't even mess with my balls when they're or anything that's on the shelves, because I have stuff that's like low to the ground in there in my bedroom and in all 3 rooms that I keep my yarn, and I've been very fortunate that they haven't done anything with it. Now, when I work with my Plarn, my plastic bag yarn, that's a different story. They are all over that. I don't know if it's because it's the crinkle or the sound or what, but they love that stuff. I have to be careful with that.
Pastor McCody can't get to the library. She's still trying to get a power, like a power chair, scooter thing to be able to go and do errands.
Bless her heart.
Let's see. Well, it says, right, Ellie, my cat wouldn't stop with my yarn, so my project had to be put on pause. Passamaquoddy says, orange females are rare. Usually orange tuxedo cats are male.
Huh.
Hi, Karen ABQ. Welcome in.
Hello.
Yes, better late than never.
What time's it getting to be? I'm good.
In Texas, well, we are at a whopping 38, 39 degrees right now. Supposedly our winter weather is supposed to, like, the extreme cold warning ends today, but we'll still have a couple of nights where it's in the 30s, maybe a night or two in the 20s, and then this weekend it's supposed to get pretty cold again. But God, no rain is scheduled as of right now. I hope everybody is staying safe and warm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a little nasty out there.
Cindy's Passamaquoddy says, I had an orange tuxedo female years ago. My veterinarian told me about the rarity.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 20% of orange cats are female. Like completely orange. She's orange, like an orange yellow with a burnt orange stripes, and then with a little tiny bit of white in some spots, like around her face, mouth, and whisker area. She has a tiny bit of white, a little bit on her neck, and that's about it. The rest of her are different shades of orange and yellow. And I looked that up one time, and yeah, about 80% of orange cats are male. It has to take a gene from the mama and a certain gene from the male to make a female cat.
Huh.
And
every orange cat
very
I've ever
rare.
had has been a male.
Yeah. We had an orange one that looked almost like her, early 2000s. His name was Jack. Jack. We named him after my papa. Well, it was my brother's cat. He named him after my grandfather. And he was orange, just like how she is. But yeah. Jana Crane says, my cat will chew the yarn as I crochet. I get to a wet place and find out. Oh my goodness. Who said it was 9 this morning? DenyseLee said it
Whoa.
was 9 this morning, now 30. Woo.
Where's that at?
I forgot where Denise is.
9.
I know she's up north, I think. Angela says, I have 5 cats. They don't mess with my yarns. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Karen says 19 this morning here. The bus was freezing. She drives a bus, a school bus.
Those are hard. Oh, I bet having to open and shut that door to pick up the kids too. Ooh.
Yeah. Ellie says, laugh out loud. Yes, my cat too. I have to stop and put it away because she will literally push my hands with her head till I stop crocheting and pet her. She's 10 years old, so she takes priority over it. Aw.
The only trouble I have with that is somebody pushing up on me. That's Ramsey. When he
Yeah.
demands my attention, he'll crawl up in between my arm, right here where my arms and my hands are. He'll crawl up in between to get up on my shoulder because it's his time.
Aw. Yarny Cat Crochet says, my cage is solid black. He is a Bombay cat. And then she says cage means shadow in Japanese. That's
Oh,
pretty cool.
no, I don't think I've ever seen a Bombay cat, or at least I've never heard that name before. I'll have to look that one up.
Noelle says, feel so bad for people without power / heat and are stuck at home because of the road conditions and not safe to go out. Yeah.
Yeah.
DenyseLee is in Virginia. I should have known that. I've mailed enough packages to her. I mean, I kind of know like where y'all are. Some of y'all I remember. Some of y'all I don't. It's just, but I have y'all's information saved in pirate ship from shipping,
Right.
so I mean, I type in the name and y'all pop up and I'm just like, oh yeah, there it's so and so. And the bad thing is I filled out Christmas cards last month and sent it to a lot of these people here and still can't remember where they are. Karen also says, I got lucky. My cat of 18 years, Angel, who is now an angel, was a female. Aww.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the day when my daughter has to say goodbye to Ellie, because that's her world.
Vicky says, our cat doesn't play with my yarn. He just likes to sleep on it. Noelle says, to Ellie, we have a sign in our kitchen. It's the cat's house. We just pay the mortgage.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's about right.
Aw. Passamaquoddy says, personally, I prefer female cats over males. When eight lived in Rochester, had 7 cats, all female, and 2 dogs, a Cocker Spaniel and Silverback Yorkie.
Ooh.
Aw, Sally Stevens says, my first kitty was an orange tabby. Her markings were very light. Her name was Muffin. Aw. Yes, Michelle plays hooky. She goes, yes, you even forgot where I live. We're practically neighbors. She lives like an hour south. And I couldn't remember what town. And I go, I know you're like an hour away, but I can't remember the town. And she's like telling me, and I'm like, oh yeah, duh. Yes, Michelle, I forgot the name. Sally says hi to Noelle. Thank you. She looked like a toasted English muffin. Aw.
I used the wrong size needle. Dang it.
Karen says, yeah, it's hard when they pass, but I know my angel is looking down and is up there with her sister Boo. Now they can play all day forever. Yeah. Yeah.
I got a frog every dang bit of this.
Oh no.
Here, I'll show you why. And I know you guys have probably come across this before. I try to keep a note in my project baskets because I try to keep a basket for each project to remind me what size hook to use. Well, I was using 4.5 for this circle because it's a skinnier yarn.
Yeah.
And that's 5 rows. So I used a 4.5 because it was a skinnier yarn. So I did that with this one and it matches perfectly. I mean, it's the perfect size and everything, but that's not the project that I'm working on with that. The project I'm working on with this is this. See the difference?
Oh my God.
Same amount of rows,
No.
but I can tell I used a 5.5 on this one and I used a 4.5 on this one, but it's the same width, same size yarn and everything. It's just the difference in using a different needle. I mean,
Yeah.
so this was the project that I was going to be working on with that one. Dang it.
Oh, that really sucks.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
eventually they're going to be squares like this.
Oh yeah. That's
But
cool.
yeah, dang it. So now I got to pull it all apart. Because like I said, this purple yarn's a thinner sparkle yarn than this. I'm assuming this is gray. Is it gray?
It looks gray to me.
Okay. Because I can't tell my grays from my deep purple sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, if you saw, I couldn't tell the gray from a moss green on when I was making my bags. Even if I have it in the UV light, I still have trouble with my colors sometimes.
Mm.
But I've gotten on a kick of doing my stitch markers. I still haven't made that video because I did a live. I did it private so that I could narrate it later and then give it to you guys for you to watch. It was an hour and 15 minutes. I put it up and I looked. The sound was completely gone. You couldn't hear anything. And it wouldn't let me download it. I kept having issues downloading it, so I couldn't narrate in the background. So I'm just going to redo it as a regular live. But yeah, apparently if you do a private live, or an unlisted, I think I did it private. I guess you have to do it unlisted because I've done unlisted ones before and the accidentally and the sound's been there. But anyway, so yeah, so I've been on a stitch marker kick here lately. I've loved doing it. I mean, it takes me forever to do them because my depth perception's off. And so I can't, when I go to grip the jump ring or the bead or whatever, and I can't find the hole, it takes me a while to get to it, to put it on there. So if you guys win any of my giveaways and you get stitch markers, because I'm giving them away in my giveaways now, just know that it's a pure labor of love.
Ellie said that was a pretty square you showed.
Thank you. Hopefully I'll get to doing it right. But you live and you learn. I'm cool with it.
Sally says her cat Muffin lived for 23 years. Wow.
Whoa.
The oldest cat I've ever had, his name was Sylvester. He was an outside cat. I think he used all his 9 lives plus maybe extra and lived to be about 13, almost 13, 12 or 13.
Wow. Ellie's going on 14. But she's strictly indoors. And they say the indoor cats will live longer.
Yeah.
I hope she lives to be 20 something, because then Maddie can deal with her passing and not me. I don't.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I know, but I mean, I want her to live longer, but I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to take care of it. Because then I have to take care of the cat and the daughter. Whereas if the daughter's got the cat and she's older, then the daughter can take care of the cat and I can just take care of her.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible, I know. I don't mean it in a bad way. Maybe I'm being a little selfish. I can't. I've got too much going on here that just can't.
Welcome in, Summer.
Hi, Summer.
She says that's actually a cool way to show the effect of different hooks for beginners.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked at it and I went, it's a little too small for my other project.
Wow.
All right.
Karen says, my angel was an indoor and lived 18 years. Here, Buddy Boo, she lived to be 14. Wow.
Well, all of mine are getting up there. The youngest one would be Copper, and he will be 6. Let's see, 6. Yes, he will be 6 in May, and he's the youngest of all the animals.
Wow.
Go ahead, baby. Oh, there she goes. I bet she's going to get up on that water heater. I'll have to check on her later. Bless her heart. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to take her to the vet tomorrow and find out what's going on with her. All right, I got to go, guys.
Let me tell you one thing real quick. Patricia said, that's not selfish. We just lost Harley and it tore my heart out. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
So she understands, and I don't either. I don't know what I'd do if I lost Canella so soon. I mean, it's been summer of 24 when I lost Oreo, and that was the first time I ever had to put a cat down.
Wow.
It was unexpected. I wasn't thinking she was gonna have to be put down. I thought, oh, we'll give her some medicine, she'll get better. No, she just went straight downhill within 5 days. Boom.
Wow.
And I was taking her in. But anyway, Alicia has to go to town now, so she's got to go. And I'm gonna keep doing the live, so don't go anywhere. Just yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know she's got to run. Thank you for being here. Be safe and stay warm.
Thank you. Bye. Get down. Thank you.
Bye. I think it froze.
Did it go? It didn't go. How do I get off?
Under you, it should show where it says leave.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Let me find something to see. Oh, that's my daughter when she was a baby. Can you see her?
Yes.
She's so precious. Okay, I see it. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty. yeah, she had to go to town, and with her vision the way it is, she can't see out of, I think, her left eye. It's hard for her to see, and she only has, a certain amount of time with daylight left, and it has to be kind of overcast for her to see. So she had to go into town and get some supplies and stuff. But um, I cremated mine, so they are still here with us. Oh, I have Oreo's ashes too. So, and to be honest, I held on to my grandfather's ashes for 5 years before I was ready to do anything with them. And he loved to fish, and there's a river that goes out into the Gulf, and so we sprinkled them in the river, and so yeah, kind of had a little memorial service in a way. Welcome back, Passamaquoddy. And I thought I saw somebody just come in. Fine space, Myra Elaine, welcome in. Oh, I am so sorry, Diane. Major. I have a pup who was 15 years old, and I hate to say she isn't, or say it isn't doing so well, and I'm dreading when the time comes. Yeah, it can be very, very hard. Y'all remember, it was very emotional. I'd cry on the lives. I cried on my birthday live because I had got her ashes back that morning. Yeah. And speaking of loss, there is, I hear you, Crystal. My fur babies are going to be buried with me. Oh, um, there is a lady in the yarn community. I made a community tab post earlier today, but I wanted to mention this on the live. Her name is Carl Ann Cast. Some of y'all might remember seeing her name, or her YouTube name she changed from Carl Ann Cast to Carly Creates. She is not doing good. She messaged me earlier today, kind of saying goodbye. And I said, well, do you mind if I ask people to pray? And she technically said yes. She is on her way out of this life. She knows it. Just pray for Carl Ann to have peace, comfort, be in no pain when she passes. It's kind of sad, and she is one of ours. She is our friend here on YouTube. I remember seeing her come into my lives. She used to comment on my videos. She is just not doing well. So just kind of say a prayer for her passing being peaceful. Don't know how much time she has left. I didn't ask. I just kind of said, I'm sorry to hear this. It's very, very odd subject, to try to express stuff. It kind of shocked me a little bit. I didn't know she was going through a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, I do remember for years she was joining. Oh, you remember her name too. Good. Yeah. It's sad. But it's kind of inevitable. Everybody will eventually die at some point. It's not like we're immortal. It's just when it's all of a sudden, it's like it kind of shakes you up and you don't know what to say. But yeah. That's kind of what I wanted to say, Diane, but I don't know her beliefs. I did not want to offend, and I try to keep religion to a minimum because it's such a controversial topic, but every religion has some form of prayer. So, yeah. But anyway, thank you, Sally. I wonder too, like with Grandma Wanda, she had been gone months, and I was like, where is she? And all of a sudden she was sick and passed, and so that was a shock. Hi, great Granny C, welcome in, honey. You're definitely all family, yes. And that was another thing. I thanked her. I'm getting teary. I thanked her for being part of my YouTube family. Anyway. I did good until this point. Thank you, Diane. I didn't even know she was sick. So, yeah, life is precious. Yeah, I wanted her to feel loved and thought about. I'm getting hot. I'm burning up. Cry all my makeup off. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted everybody to know, and I know some people don't see community tabs posts that often, and so I wanted to try to mention it on the live because I know majority of y'all sometimes come in and watch. But I just wanted Carl Ann to feel loved and thought about. So I love y'all too. Y'all are awesome. When I first started YouTube, I never felt like I fit in, honestly. And y'all coming live every week, twice a week, it gives me a schedule and it gives me a structure. Having something to share with people like crochet or knitting or the same kind of interests, it brought me to a group that I feel like are my friends and my family that I have grown to know y'all. And y'all are so precious to me. And it's hard when we get to know people on here and then find out, they're sick or they're not doing good, or I have never met any of y'all in person, even though Michelle plays hooky and Ganny Joe and are in Texas. A couple other content creators are in Texas, like Daigo Crochet. I have never met any of y'all in person, but y'all mean the world to me. So Yes, brought joy and a sense of belonging. Exactly. And been doing this 5 years. Can't believe it. I started because I had nothing else to do, and I started crocheting and finding yarn, and I was like, I'm gonna share stuff I make with the world. And I had started my channel in 2012 uploading cat videos of my pets, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna become a animal channel, and upload shorts and stuff and share my cute cat Itsy and my mom's cat uh, Bella, and the dogs we had, and then I didn't post anything for years, and then 2019 I posted, or 2019 I posted a short of our baby chickens, and then in 2020 that's when I found yarn. Well, at the end of 2019 I found yarn and started crocheting, but I didn't actually went upload regularly until August of 2020. So, it just kind of spiraled from that and kept going because I didn't really have much to do. And, it grew into a family. And so just know that even if I don't see y'all very often or see y'all comment often, if you have ever been to my channel, y'all are in my thoughts. You know, you should do a meet and greet. I would love to do that. We actually thought about me and Michelle Plays Hooky. We actually thought about doing a meetup at some point this year. I would love to do a meetup with Granny Joe at some point. And Katie, she's in Missouri with my aunt, and we have been trying to get her for years to come down when my aunt comes down, but it hasn't worked out quite right. My aunt's been sick, and um not real sick, not sick sick. She had shoulder surgery on one of her shoulders. I can't remember which one. And then she has a couple other small little problems, but she didn't even come for Thanksgiving this past year, like she normally does. But anyway, oh, she's having a meetup. Yeah, she's in Texas also. I'm gonna scroll up and read some of these comments I missed because I do want to read. Not out loud. I'm going to read them to myself, but I saw a lot of sweet comments that I wanted to. Yeah, I just don't, Summer, I just don't like to, I don't want a chance at offending anybody. I know a lot of people believe in something, but the ones that may be different religions than others, I try to stay away from controversial topics, and religion and politics are the two most biggest controversial topics. So I try to stay to a minimum. Um, but like I said, every religion has a prayer of some sort. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I can understand why people would keep things private too, but yeah. Aw, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Lisa. Noel says if I could reach to this TV, I'd give you a hug. I'd take it. Oh, Diane, you've had a rough day. In good and bad times, yes. Oh, Denise, you remember her. Our community is awesome. Like the oddball. That may be why I felt so connected. to many of my Yarny friends. Aw, yes. Aw. Thank you, Diane. That is sweet. This community is family to so many. It is. It sure is. Zoom, do a Zoom meet, get to hang out, be without killing the wallet for gas money. I don't even have a Zoom account. I wouldn't know the first thing about Zoom. I do have Facebook. And I have video chatted, with a few people on there. And I actually found out you can do like 2 or 3 people on there at one time, like a video conference call. Oh, I missed something. Hi, KimG. Welcome in. Meet and greet. Yay, fill the corral, meet up, bring a goat, and other live fiber. Aw. Yeah, and you're exactly right, Patricia. It doesn't matter what they believe. It really doesn't, it I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't have Zoom either, but sounds fun. Yeah. Oh, well, I finished the second doll in the Frozen kit last night. I am so happy. I think it turned out super cute. I'm gonna ship it out to tomorrow, but I'm gonna film a little video so y'all can see it on Thursday. I'd show it now, but I took it to my room. But it turned out really, really cute. The hair was done a little different than Queen Elsa, but it turned out cute. Oh, I don't know if she does. You know what? Let me look. I made a community tab post and I tagged her in it. I could get to her channel that way if I can't find her. Now I got all this drainage in the back of my throat from crying. Um, I don't know. It might bring her up. It might not. Oh, there it is. She does have 42 subscribers. No, she don't have a community tab. Well, that stinks. Well, let's see. I saw a meme where Elsa was getting arrested for the snowstorm. Yes, yes, y'all can. Y'all can flood the post I made. Oh, you were? Oh, I guess I should have subscribed too. I didn't. I didn't. Let me actually go back. History. There we go. Now I'm number 43. Welcome in, Trey Joyner. Exactly 3 months before my 48th birthday. Well, that's April. So you'll be your birthday's in April. Good way to break the ice. Oh, that's sweet, Patricia. Little dude is walking around talking. He has such a cute little voice. I don't know what he wants or is yelling about though. I know sometimes when cats are just constantly meowing, you're like, what is it? What do you want? The other, was it yesterday or the day before? Canella had went out and it was still really, really cold. And I had opened the curtain about that much so she could go in and out. And she was out there like 2 or 3 minutes. And I go, Canella, are you okay? Canella? And here she comes running in the garage. And I go, you okay? She goes, meow. And I'm like, well, that don't tell me nothing. And I swear last week when I was giving her num-nums, she knows that word and she knows night-night treats. And I go, you want your num-nums? And I swear to God, it sounded like she said num-nums back to me. But in cat meowing, that's what it sounded like to me. I was like, just repeat me. The floor construction man is in the family house. Half the floor has been changed so far. The rest will be changed tomorrow. Oh, so you're getting your floor replaced. Well, I guess that's good. My granddaughter woke up snugly. I'm taking advantage of the cuddles while I listen. The 2-year-old energy will kick in any second. Aw. Yeah, there was the first time I took her to the vet to get her checked out, maybe. I don't remember. And I had put her in the car. Oh, it was to get her shots, all her shots. It was the first time I had ever had her in a car with me, and I had her in the front seat, and I swear she was talking. I swear it sounded like I'm telling her, it's okay, Canella, it'll be all right. You're okay. No. And I'm like, yes, it's okay. And then, the doctor's going to look at you, make sure you're okay, give you your shots, make sure you're healthy. I know. And I'm just like, I've got to get her talking. I've got it. But then the next time I took her, she actually didn't say much. So I thought that was kind of, maybe a one-time thing. Vet cats look at us crazy when we're talking too. They are like, what are those humans always talking about? Just ask me if I want treats. There was much rain in Georgia on Sunday. Now the temperature is below average. Yeah, we got ice also. We didn't get any snow or anything, but we got ice. She is smart. Animals are just, you know, they understand more than they let on, I think, you know. I'll be talking to her like she's a normal human. Sometimes I'll tell her, it's going to get cold this weekend. It's going to be really, really cold. Not going to be able to go out much. And she'll just kind of look at me while I'm talking and just kind of bat her little eyes so slow, like she's giving me the love blink. Hi KimG, welcome in. I know you've been here for a few minutes. I was asking for people to pray, and I'm hoping I can get through this again without crying. There is a lady in our community. Her name is Carl Ann Cast. Also, she had changed her name later to Carly Creates. And she messaged me this morning, and she's not doing good. And she is on her way out of this life. And so I had asked if it was okay if I could ask people to pray. And so I had made the community tab post and also mentioned it on this live. If people could just keep her in her, keep Carl Ann in your prayers, that she has a smooth passing, I guess, that she's comfortable without pain, without any complications or anything like that. So just keep Carl Ann in your prayers. We love our cats, but yeah, I think she thinks I'm weird sometimes with the straight look she gives me. Muffin when sing the Meow Mix theme song with me. Aw, I'd sing Meow, etc., and then she'd sing. Aw, that is so adorable. Animals are smarter than us. We work to feed them, clean up their poo. They think they outsmart us. Yeah, they are pretty smart. Some animals smarter than other animals, but oh, he gives you headbutts. My cat Itzy used to give me headbutts. She was something else. She was, out of all the cats I've ever had in my life, she was so unique. When she was a baby, she would curl up right here in my armpit and go to sleep. She was kind of an inside cat, not here because I'm not allowed to have cats inside. One, my grandmother's allergic. Two, I don't think she's a big cat person at all. When Canella gets close, she kind of, she don't like cats, I don't think, but she tolerates them. But Itzy, when she wanted to be held, she would put her front paws up on my leg and look up at me like a little kid. And I'd pick her up and put her right here, and she'd just sit there. Her paws would be right here. She'd be facing behind me, and I could just hold her with one arm. And I swear, if I was holding her and just let go, she would just fall on the floor. That's how trusting she was. I could never let go because she never clung on with claws. She just was relaxed and content. Canella don't really like to be held that much, but if I ever bend over for too long, Canella will get on my back. And I don't know why. It's so funny. Oh, he curls up in your armpit. Oh. She gives high fives. Oh, that is so cute. Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's see. What are we at? An hour and a half. All right. How about we go ahead and get ready to do the entry giveaway. I had a black lab baby who would high five me for a treat. Oh, that is so cute. Mine always gives high fives for treats and have to say please for num nums. I'll ask Canella, are you ready for num nums? Meow. Sometimes she'll meow at me like she's saying yes. I've tried to get her to repeat num nums again, but she only did it twice. And that was like last week. And I'm like, you want num nums? You want num nums? And I'm waiting for her to repeat it again. I even tried to get it on camera and that didn't work. She didn't do it. She's still in 4th place in the running. Yes, everybody go and vote for Karen ABQ's cat Chloe. You can still vote every day. She's in 4th place. You know what? Let me grab the link again. I still got to vote. I couldn't vote till I think 2 or 3 today. I accidentally voted late. You've been voting every day? Awesome. All right, this is the link to vote for Chloe. You can vote 1 time every day, and she's currently in 4th, and I think they're looking for the top 10. Let's see. Voting for top 10 ends January 29th, so in 2 days. She'll make the top 10, and then they'll have a top 5, I believe, and then they have the semifinals, and then the finals, or quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals. Well, it's your first floor installation in 15 and a half years. Cool. I play with the turkey feather. Oh, you're making some sweet cornbread, Ellie? Yum. Yes, Diane, they definitely do. When I started going visiting Canella, I was still trying to get over Oreo, and she helped a lot. I would still get sad from time to time, but once Canella got here to my house, and about a week or 2 after it, you know, just having another cat around helped greatly. But yeah. Oh, yay. Yep. She starts in the top 5. Hopefully she'll make the quarterfinals. Here's hoping. Welcome in, Wendy of Hard Knack Farms. Let's see. Who have I not asked for a keyword in a while? Whoever is the first person that says me, or, you know, that I haven't asked in a while, I'll ask. They sure love us so unconditionally. They do. They really do. Funny little Canella when she would swat me sometimes. It's so cute. The first time it happened, I was like, what the heck? Oh, thank you for sharing the link, Michelle. Okay, so Karen ABQ, how about a keyword? Passamaquoddy, if you come on Friday, I'll ask you to pick a keyword. Or would you rather pick a keyword for Friday, Passamaquoddy, and I can use that on your behalf? Well, I could do that too. I remember when you were talking about that on the video. Or maybe you said it in a live. I don't remember exactly where I heard you say that, but I know you had went over to your aunt's and she had two big dogs or something, and you went and hugged on them. Chocolate for Friday. All right. All right, Chocolate Friday keyword is what I just wrote down so I know. Hug dog babies. No, Karen, you're going to give the keyword for today, and then Passamaquoddy's keyword will be for Friday's live on her behalf. It says now I need chocolate. I got some chocolate over here, but I don't know how to get it to you. Top cat. All right, we can do that. Wait to enter it, everybody. All right. What? Oh, okay. No. Wait, I'm confused. Now you want to do strawberry? Hold on, nobody type anything until I figure out what Karen wants to do. Is it top cat or strawberry? You pick two? Top cat. All right. We're gonna do it without well, I already have it in with spaces, so the two words. Top cat. I'll keep strawberry for the first live of next month for you. There. Hi, Mateo. And Cecilia. Hi, Don Laval. Flower Tammy. Suzanne Goulet. I did see you come in earlier, Suzanne. I'm sorry. I don't know if I said hello to you or not. Hi, Bridget. Sorry I'm late. Had to go get food and treats for Penelope. Diane says I still want a chocolate strawberry. And then I got a flat tire when I was out. Then I had to give Penelope a bath. Oh no. Well, that kind of sucks about the flat tire. Oh, it's okay, Cecilia. better late than never is always what everybody says, you know, so at least you're here for a little bit. We are up. Oh, when I look down, my neck popped. My neck has been real stiff the last few nights. I guess it's due to how I'm sleeping. We are up to 28. Awesome. Thank you, Bridget. I will look at the picture in just a minute. Oh, he helps. Yeah. Well, with the spine issues that I have, sometimes I get stoved up pretty easy. Like when I sit and crochet, if I'm looking down for too long, it will mess with me. But yeah, sometimes the pop will fix the tight neck. Yeah. Sometimes it sounds like it's just not a good pop, but then it, feels a lot better. But I can also tell I hold it in my shoulders here and here. So yeah, I just had to show you my new baby. Aw. Yes, I will definitely look after the live, Bridget. Especially when I get a tension headache, like either in the front here or in the back. If my muscles or my neck is stoved up or too tight or there's tension in my shoulders, I will get a tension headache. And then, like if I can get it to pop, the headache will go away. Sometimes, about 80% of the time, sometimes not. All right, we are still sitting at 28. So I think it has picked up everybody that is entering. I put a tube sock in the microwave with rice in it and lay it on the back of my neck, but South Florida Sunshine Tropicals just sent me an electric blanket. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, my mom had sent me the sock rice, rice sock thing, and she was saying heat it up and uncooked rice, but heat it and then put it in your blankets, under your blanket, and it'll help keep keep you warm. And I'm like, yeah, that would help, but if we lose power, that's not gonna really work because we won't be able to heat it. All right, we're still at 28. And we are going to be drawing an extra 5 names. Because we hit the goal earlier. I brought a bunch of hot. Yeah, I did watch that video where you were mentioning you bought the hot hands for like $7 at Home Depot, I think. I did watch that, but I don't think I commented. See your text up there. All right, let me scroll back up. Did I pass it? Maybe all those who came in late can please read Crystal's community post. Yes. Yes. Oh, that little cat's a thief. It ran off with Noel's string cheese. That's too funny. Oh my gosh. Hi, Angie Buhanda. Welcome in. All right, we just went to 29. Oh, you got emergency blankets? You bought hot hands and at Walmart and some emergency blankets. Cool. Noel's cat burglar. Now he's begging for more. Oh my goodness. My cat Tom. I could open a can of corn for the chickens, and my cat Tom would want a piece of corn. So I would put some corn on the ground and he would eat it. I was like, what? My cat loves corn. I don't have Tom anymore. Most of y'all know I don't know what happened to him. But that's why I'm a little more protective of Camilla. Tom disappeared. My cat Sylvester ended up after so many years, he just wandered off. I think he would love to go, die peacefully. At least that's what I've heard. Outside cats wander off too, so their owners won't find them. Yeah. But anyway, he's a true Wisconsin kitty. Loves cheese. Hey, we're up to 30. All right, I'm going to give it a couple of more seconds and then we're going to draw. The stray cats eat the corn we put out for birds and squirrels. Some of mine love oats, dry or cooked. That's pretty cool. Retype Angie, the keyword is top cat. T-O-P. Retype again, Angie. I think you're in there though. Oh, he likes blueberries? That's kind of cool. I've never known an animal to like blueberries. Our chickens like blackberries. We have like this blackberry bush that's inside the that will grow berries inside the chicken run, and if I don't get them quick enough, they will get those black ripe ones off of there. There you go. Yeah, autocorrect. All right, we got 31. Your dog likes blueberries too, Denise? Blueberries are very good for animals. Interesting. See, that's something I didn't know. Sounded like a UPS truck. All right, we are going to go ahead and draw. So good luck, everybody. We're going to be drawing 11 names today. Try your cats on steamed Brussels sprouts. I'm not sure. I must be an animal. I love blueberries. I like them too. And pancakes? Oh, I love blueberry pancakes. Oh, you have a lot that love them? Cool. All righty. Let's go ahead and draw. We got 11 names. And oh my God, my phone is at 1%. Okay, so I might disappear, everybody. Oh my God, I didn't realize that. I need to get a charging cord. Hold on. Oh, good God. That's my mouse. Crap. Oh, stay on, stay on, stay on. Oh. Okay. Did it freeze? Okay. I think everything's good. It's not going to charge very much, but it's still at 1%. So, dang, that scared me. I only had, oh, now my browser is not wanting to respond. Yeah, I just won the marathon. Woohoo! Thank God it didn't die. All right. Thank you. This is one of my shirts that I got from the merch store that I created. I plan to get some more different kind of merch at some point. I do have other stuff in there. My phone had 1% on it, and so I was trying to hurry up and get a charging cord so at least I would stay on so I could draw the entries. But I started the live with like 52%. So yeah, I should have kept a better eye on that. But I'm glad it didn't die, because then y'all wouldn't know what happened if it just went out. And y'all be like, uh-oh, I think Krista lost power. All right, so good luck, everybody. Here we go. Yep, gotta keep it charged. Flower Tammy, congratulations. And I don't know, I might end up start freezing because of the browser said it was not responding. So hopefully I don't go have the same problems as I did last time. Pam Hunter, congrats. Next. Suzanne Goulet, congrats. Next, good luck. Summer, congrats. Next. Oh, we got 20 spam calls yesterday. Mateo. That's not a number I recognize, so I believe that is a spam call. We had the phone off the hook yesterday, and when we turned it back on, just from like 8 a.m. to, I think my grandmother got up around 1 something, we turned the phone back on, 15 voicemails that were blank. And then we had 5 more calls after we connected the phone. Okay, Mateo was the last winner. I couldn't spell his name. All right, next. Oh, your phone was in your pocket. Yes, that's the screaming goat. Noel. Congrats, Noel. I don't know if I did the one for Mateo or not. Well, we'll do it again. All right, we got 5 more names. Good luck, everybody. Next one. Kim's Craft Shack Shop. I'm going to mix it up and do some Bigfoot. Congrats, Kim. Next, Kim A. Kim A, not Kim G. Michelle plays hooky. All right. Next. Good luck. Great Granny C. That is not the, I meant to do the roar. Not the groan. It sounds like he's sad. All right, 2 more to go. Demetra, the naked snail. Congrats, Demetra. All right, last one for today. Cecilia Geiper, congrats. Let's do Screaming Goat and a Bigfoot house. We'll finish it out. All righty. Congratulations, Flower Tammy, Pam Hunter, Suzanne G, Summer, Mateo R, Noel D, Kim's Craft Shack Shop, Michelle Plays Hooky, Great Granny C, The Naked Snail, and Cecilia G. Tomorrow I draw the winners that for the entry giveaway video. So if you haven't left a comment under that video yet, go and do that. Get your comment in before tomorrow afternoon. I'm gonna probably draw in the evening, maybe about 5, 6 o'clock, somewhere around in there. And so yeah, and then Friday is the last live of the month. Last chance to do entries there. Still can go and comment on the monthly giveaway video if you haven't yet. And then I think on Sunday is the 1st, is when we draw winners. So, yeah. I think Sunday is the 1st. Anyway, so this month is almost over, and it is the last month for the monthly member giveaway. The only time I will be giving away member prizes is on my live, and that's the first Friday of the month, usually. So, alrighty, everyone. Well, thank y'all so much for being here, and my phone is still at 1%, so it probably won't charge, but at least I didn't go, it didn't die, and I just disappeared. Yes, everybody stay safe, stay warm, and I will see y'all tomorrow. All righty, everyone. I love y'all all and take care and be safe. Bye, y'all.